this is like when I think online dating or apps became really popular, dating apps and online dating more in that pandemic than ever because you couldn't see anybody, so that was the way to do it, at least to connect with people. And then you go into the, and this is one of the pros I think of it, is that you can go into like a FaceTime call with somebody before you see them and you're like, oh, hey, how you doing? Then you get off the call with them. You're like, was that the person in the pictures? Because they don't look anything like that at all.
So I think the disadvantage, I would say, for these dating apps are the fact that it's too many options for men. So if they like someone, they're not gonna go until the end. They're gonna be like, oh, this girl is not responding to me next. Like it's like the market is like so too big. The choices are too big.
More choices for men.
And for women also.
Yeah, well, it's true. And I always tell my buddy who's
no, it's like men, they don't want to spend their time and try to like fight for someone because there is like a big line after that.
Exactly. And I explained this to a buddy of mine who's on, I think, if I counted.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Yeah, it's like if she's not going to give me, then the next one will. So this kind of.
Yeah. But exactly. And I tell my buddy, I said, listen, he's on every single app. I counted every single app. There are apps you never even heard of. He's on. He'll connect with somebody. He'll start talking to them, and the conversation will start going well. And he gets all excited, and then he stops. Like he'll do one or two things. Either he'll just keep texting them over and over, thinking he's building rapport, or he'll finish the text and okay, we'll talk tomorrow. Then he gets off, and then that's it. And then I say to him, I said, you do know that when you get off. If you're not going, sometimes you go, yeah, I'm going to talk to her in 4 days and we're going to try to get together on the weekend. This would be like on a Monday because I'm talking to her like on Friday or Thursday. We're going to get together on Saturday. I'm like, you do know that she's going to be talking to a bunch of guys between now and then and also setting dates with other guys. And so whoever's a little more, quote unquote, aggressive in setting a date is probably going to take that slot that you think you're going to have in 6 days from now. So he makes that error a lot. And then also, he makes the error of texting them nonstop. And then if they stop to text him back, he gets all bent about it. It's like, oh, whoa, she stopped. She just totally stopped. I'm like, sometimes people have lives. Something, they have to go do something. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, I had to go pick up Chick-fil-A. I'm sorry I didn't respond right back to you, man. I don't even know. It's funny because you're never going to win because there's not a right way to do it. Somebody will say, I need time I don't even know who you are. Give me some time. Other people are like, well, you're not trying hard enough, So honestly, so you don't know who's going to be that person, who's going to be that other person.
Okay, when I was there on the dating apps, like as I said, long time ago, I prefer to set up a date. If I really like someone, if I'm really interested, don't stretch this conversation. Like just set up the date, especially if you are from the same city. That would be
that'd be ideal. If not, then fly me to Paris or fly me to Ibiza.
I took a pill in Ibiza.
I don't know.
Oh my God, I have a friend. He's on the dating apps.
He's the one.
Ooh.
No, I'm just joking. I finally found a guy on a dating apps. That's I'm sorry.
Maybe we have the same.
Maybe it's my same friend. Exactly. He's on a mall.
Yeah.
This is one of the things that you don't get if you're online dating exclusively. What you miss out on is that pheromone that when you first meet somebody how you guys they're like pheromones and stuff and like people can connect like wow I like this person for some reason even though if you saw that same exact person online or on a dating app you'd swipe left on them you'd say no but yet somehow in person there's something that you sense about this person there's these things that your body subconsciously can pick up on. So that's one of the disadvantages of online dating. Oh, this is actually one of the advantages of online dating is if you're doing texting back and forth, you can immediately, sometimes people will show their cards early on that they're completely insane. So you can see like, oh, I said, hello, how's your day? And they're like, what's with all the questions? Like, subscribe, comment. Because this is an issue with people that can meet and the dating app and the person was traveling and then they're not here anymore. They're in New York and you're in LA. And then you start talking and you're texting and then you're videoing and video, you're FaceTiming, and it goes on for months, and then something happens, and one person meets somebody else, and then you never ever meet this person in real life.
Yeah.
And that's why I think people should be in the same city that you're dating.
Well,
if not, it's very hard.
So men, they very often they are searching only for one night stands.
Still, maybe the age of the man that may change. Maybe younger, maybe that's the case. As they get a little older, no, it doesn't. It never changes.
It doesn't.
It never changes.
I would say, from like 30 to, let's say, 45, that range, that age range.
They do or do not look for.
They do look
They still,
for one night
really?
stands, yes.
I would say the exact opposite. I say that the 20s, everyone's, even guys and girls, are going more for the one night stand stuff. Whereas at the end of the 20s, the woman wants to maybe settle down and get married, have a family. And the guy's like, I still want to have my fun. But in the 30s, then the guy's like, well, maybe I should settle down and,
not
you
in
know.
LA.
Yeah, well, LA is a different animal. Like, subscribe, comment. My deal breaker with them is if I see that they're in a different city by themselves, and every picture is a different city. Hey, it's Ibiza again. Ibiza, the one, Paris. And so everyone, they're in there.
I know what you're saying.
Yeah, that's
Who you
interesting.
travel with,
Are you traveling by yourself these places? Are you paying for that ticket? Is someone paying for you? I mean, like, we all know. Listen,
well, I know
in LA, we know.
They know.
Honestly, I know some independent women who really can pay for themselves, but
Of course.
usually, even if they can't pay for themselves, it's still a man who pays for them.
Of course. Directors and people on the set usually like when actors do that. You know, when they bring their modus to cry, or friends on the set, or stuff like that. Yeah, they always encourage that.
Right.
They always do.
No, seriously, they do? Or
No, they hate that. No, they would never even allow that. That'd be like a no-no.
Why I can't watch something before we start filming?
Because they're like, you got to do that preparation before. So when you come, you just sit there and then like, okay, we'll give you a minute.
1 minute.
You admit I'm not watching a thing. You got to sit there yourself and you bring it up in like a sense memory thing and start to, start to cry, like you start to get all emotional and stuff. That's what you got to do. Bring it up yourself. Not like, if I could just bring a sad song. Can you play the sad song right now also at the same time? And play the sad scene also. And then if you can also like pluck a nose hair for me so I can get tears in my eyes.
A second reason why I don't, talk about my private life.
Yeah.
I have a friend. Her name is Jeline.
We'll do some fact checking later, but okay.
Yeah. We can even show her profile.
No, we're not going to show
It's
her.
fine. She's a beautiful Latino girl.
Here she is. Ding!
Yeah. She's very sexy, seriously.
Okay.
And she has I think close to 10 million followers on Instagram.
Really?
Like she's really good on Instagram and
Wow.
other social media, TikTok also.
Huh.
And at the 1st of April.
What am I doing wrong?
Last year,
Yeah.
1st of April.
Uh-huh.
Well, you don't have a beautiful Latina body. That's what you're doing wrong.
With all these clothes on, no. I can't see it. But okay, April 1st. Now, is it going to be an April Fool's thing she did?
Yes,
Oh,
but
okay.
people did not understand that.
Oh.
She said in her stories that she got engaged.
Oh, okay.
Yes, that she showed the ring or something. Oh, I got engaged, and it was the 1st of April joke.
Yes,
day.
April Fool's joke, yes.
Got him!
You know how many people
Oh my
unsubscribed?
God, how many people?
Over 30,000 people
Wow.
unsubscribed from her profile.
They got so angry that she was
Yes.
officially off the market.
Yes.
Like, subscribe, comment.